Ba-ba. Welcome to Finding Optimum, dedicated to helping you find passion and power in your mission. Today, I want to take you on a journey my family and I went on. This is the COVID-driven garage transformation. At the start of this year, we had nothing more than a mess. To be honest, I felt like my whole life was a mess. The garage was filled with junk and some valuable things, all jumbled together in a mess that we couldn't find anything in. One day, while we were walking through the garage, my wife asked, "Will we ever be able to have something other than a mess that we live in?" Her words rang true. Unfortunately for my pride, she was right. We needed something more, something better. We talked and dreamed and decided that maybe we could use our garage as a workout facility for our family. We dreamed up what it would take, and then we could envision ourselves and our children lifting weights and sweating together in our own wonderful CrossFit gym. The first step was to organize ourselves enough to properly get rid of the things. Emily had been reading Marie Kondo and was anxious to use her process to clean up our lives. We spent 1 week dreaming up what we might do, and then we tackled the garage on a Friday so that we could find the new homes for things on the next Saturday. Here we got our garage. We've actually started cleaning it out. I hope I can find the excuse the mess slide there. What it looked like before. Our idea is to go through and find those things that give us joy and make it happen. We really want to turn most of this into our exercise room. Have a lot of things to go ahead and get rid of and a lot of things to work through where they belong. So we're thinking the bikes are going to stay here and we have to find a spot for them, which means I have to reduce the number of bikes. I think the trike is going to go. The tools, I'm not sure where they're going to go. We've enjoyed having some of them in the house. I do like having them out here, so tools and equipment for remodels are probably going to stay out here, but I got to get those weeded out. And then we're hoping to put some racks over in this corner or in that corner, or I've even thought about doing them partly from the ceiling, maybe in the middle, have some floor to ceiling stuff. I haven't exactly worked out how that's going to go, but then these are going to have to go so we can have a wall to go up on our hands and do the handstand work on. It'll be a project. This is my beautiful wife, Emily.
Hello. 5 years, we got rid of about half of our stuff and moved into a house half the size, and that's awesome. And the house half the size means we have to continually make sure we aren't collecting too much stuff. So we're going through and cleaning out. So it's going to look like mess because things are pulled out even more than usual. So I'm excited about it because we're trying the Marie Kondo, just keep the things that spark joy, and that's been really fun. Focusing on the things that you do love and, you know, saying goodbye and thank you to the things that you experienced in the past, but like our old kitchen cabinets, so happy to say goodbye to them because I love the new kitchen. They were fabulous while we needed them, and they served their purpose well for like 50 years in this house. So I'm excited about making enough space for effective CrossFit workout space. The garage is really nice with the two through doors. You get a nice breeze in here in the summer. We think we can get it all insulated so it'll be nice in the winter, but we definitely have our work cut out because we've got to gut this all out, get the insulation and sheetrock, well, probably plywood, OSB for CrossFit walls, then put things back where they belong, all neat and tidy. The bikes will be up on end. We've got those hooks ordered, waiting for them to come.
This is Friday night under the garage lights. All right, Emily, what do you think?
I love how far we got. It's exciting that we got this far in one day. We made a lot more space we can work out for the week ahead of us. It's a lot more fun to play on the rings and the rope at the moment because
Obviously.
there's a nice soft pad and plenty of elbow room. Pretty sure that'll be the favorite place for anyone to play for the next little while.
Yeah. You can kind of see out here in the dark.
All the stuff to be gotten rid of doesn't come back in the garage.
Piles of stuff that we're letting go of.
Slow. Slow on your filming, dear. People don't process it as fast as you do. Like that you have my saying that over your footage, you'll have to use it as B-roll.
Slowly, things started coming together. With a small budget to get equipment to work out and the need to clean up and let go of things constantly, it took months to get the garage in a place where we could work out occasionally. But let's go to that day because that's pretty exciting.
How we're coming along, we have insulated and OSB'd one corner. And got pull-up bars up. And we now own a weight bar and also mall balls that we didn't have last time. New ring straps, they're much nicer. Still waiting on weights. But you know, a bar was awesome this morning for the first time.
So we got to clean this mess up. We've been working that today.
Trying to find what sparks joy and what does not. And after we decide that, then we can figure out where its homes for everything are.
And there you go. A garage reborn. All right, this is where we've gotten with our garage. We can see we got the bikes over here. They're all vertical. We've got some weights over there. All the bars hanging up. Well, some of the bars hanging up. The pull-up rig is still there. The wall ball target. All the insulation all around. At least on the walls. We still have the top to do. We've got plyo boxes. And here's one of my favorite things. All of these weights. Ready to go. And then this is Emily's toy right here.
Where we do back squat and where I do my pull-ups and toast bars. It's been very nice. It works excellent.
This was from Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I think it worked pretty good.
It was a bit of a labor of love to install it.
We ended up not liking the uneven floor, so we evened the floor up here. You can see, put some shims underneath it. So now we have a level place to squat.
The intention is to bring out the level area further because we notice it with everything.
We did end up moving all the tools to right here in this compact little spot. And we did end up putting lots of shelving up high where we aren't going to knock it. All the way around. Oh, the clock over there, I forgot to mention that. But that is not enough. As any of you who know me will know, life is not excellent without a direction, a vision of an end state. And nothing should ever be finished. We spent a few minutes in the garage talking about what we could do next and how we could make this better.
We got this far, which is further than we thought, and we're super excited and having fun, but now we can see more things we want to do because that's the nature of things. So, well, for sure one thing is painting because that would just clean the look of everything up. We think we'll do a darker on the bottom half and a lighter color on the top, but we'll work that out when we get ready to actually do that work. We'd like to add another pull-up rig coming out this way for Wyatt because he's been with us a lot, and currently he and Jonathan share the taller pull-up bar there. And it doesn't work to have two people on the L there, so just raising the one wouldn't be of any use. And other things we've thought about, we'd like to get another rig. And we'll probably do a freestanding one though that can be used as a yoke, but we can put the rig out here in the middle of the floor so that we can have a second weightlifting station. And we definitely want to increase the level all the way across there and probably extend it. This slope on this side isn't bad. It's there, it's noticeable a little bit, but it doesn't bother. This side, it's really annoying. So when we lift weights, it's always, you know, make sure your heels are uphill, but that's kind of annoying because then you're like looking at a wall or whatever. So we'll be excited to level this out. We did shims of, I forget what that's, masonite to level it out. And so we'll take it all the way across and maybe a little further that way. And then finishing up the floor completely wall to wall with mats so they're not sliding right now. We get cracks between them as we jump and move on them. So we'll get the wall-to-wall mats, except for this middle section will be the harder plywood for better support when we're doing the weights. And if we get the floor leveled, the other pull-up bar, the second rig, and what else did I say? Oh, painting. Oh, one other thing we have dreamt up is, so our ceiling, we just got solar panels on top, and so we couldn't finish the ceiling until that gets all finished inspected. We're hoping that'll get inspected this week. And so then we can finish the ceiling, but we would like to finish it so that we'll take out one of the middle rafter sections. We've talked with some roofing people of how to brace that, so that we'll have basically a 4 foot by 4 foot cutout where we can put our rope that'll take it up to it gets us to 14 feet. So
14
that's
feet.
Almost the 15 feet. Well, it's only a foot shy of what we wish. So anyway, so then we can have one rope spot here. We'll definitely need to redo all the lights after we put the not sheetrock, but plywood up on the ceiling. Anyway, so it's coming. It's exciting. It's fun.
The garage is still a work in progress, but I am not overwhelmed by it anymore. We have a glimmer of hope shining brightly before us. Maybe we can have that beautiful, perfect CrossFit gym that we dreamed of in this garage. For more information on how we got to this point, you can watch some of these videos. This is one that talks a little bit about organizing your life and trying to optimize all of the tools that we can use in our lives. And this one over here is the basis of finding optimum.